Listen up. The first bit of the news that we're going to go over this morning is, Kick gets called out a little bit. Okay, Kick gets called out a little bit. Santa Maria, aka Andrew, who was the head of strategic partnerships. I don't remember his title right now. He doesn't have his title on his bio. I don't know. He's a bigger head of Kick. Okay, a pretty decent sized head of Kick. All right. KCIP partners spoke up and we listened. KCIP creators may now multi-stream to 3 platforms and get paid: TikTok, Insta, and YouTube Shorts. Now, TikTok and Instagram was originally allowed from like the get-go. YouTube Shorts was not. But then they announced, or well, Andrew talked about it on stream, saying, yes, you can now multi-stream to YouTube Shorts. I mean, I told you the day I found out too. And then Barbecue Penguin responds saying this: but you're allowing the likes of NickMerks to stream to Kick and Twitch. Nothing against Nick, awesome content creator, but everyone should be equal. And when I thought of this, I thought it was maybe a little bit scuffed, okay? Because ultimately, streaming on Twitch and then ending on Twitch and coming to Kick is what some of the other signed creators do, like XQC. XQC does not multi-stream to Twitch and Kick at the same time. So I figured when I read this that they got it confused between, just starting the stream on Twitch and then moving over to Kick, but I would be wrong. I double checked it at the start of the stream, and this is true. NickMerks is able and is multi-streaming to Kick and Twitch at the exact same time. Which begs the question, what's the point? What's the point? Now, Kick allowing XQC to go live on Twitch and then end his Twitch stream and come over to Kick is a whole marketing tactic to get people to come from Twitch to Kick. Yes, that makes sense. But allowing a creator that you signed for who knows the amount of money or whatever to be able to multi-stream to Twitch at the exact same time as well, what's the benefit there? Is there any benefit at all? I don't know. But Andrew then responds saying this: he is indeed an awesome content creator. PR. No one is allowing Nick to do anything. He earned it. There are different levels in every career journey. Does not make one talent more important than the other. Well, okay, we'll get into that. So, because NickMerks is a large creator, he could have the rules be different for him. No one is denying the amount of work over the years he's put in to get the level of success he has. But if you're changing the rules for certain creators, that's just straight up not fair. And then he goes on to say, frankly, I don't care what his contract says. What I do care about is the special treatment large creators get because of who they are. If you can bend the rules for one person, you can for everyone. And what's interesting here is that the way I understand this, this comment here contradicts itself. All right, this contradicts itself because he goes on to say he is indeed an awesome content creator. This is just it's just a regular thing. Comment the person that you're replying to, agree with them on something. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. This isn't important. But then this is where we get into it. No one is allowing Nick to do anything. If NickMerks is on contract with Kick, then you are allowing him to do that, unless there is nothing in the contract that has anything about what platforms he can and can't stream on. At the end of the day, we will probably never ever know because we don't know his contract. But ultimately, um, if they say that no one is allowing Nick to do anything, then I, that's a stretch. I understand where they're coming from. If one person could do it, then why can't we? And see, that's where we get into the next part of this. So no one is allowing Nick to do anything. He earned it. So basically, he earned the ability, the allowance to multi-stream to Twitch and Kick at the same time. That's he earned it. What in the hell? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He earned it. Well, how do you earn it? Well, we don't know, and nobody knows. Can XQC multi-stream at the same time? As far as I'm aware, XQC could not multi-stream at the exact same time. Maybe that's because XQC didn't argue his contract very much or something. I don't know. But this is where things really take a dark turn. There are different levels in every career journey. Then, followed by, does not make one talent more important than the other. These two sentences contradict each other. If there are different levels in every career journey, that does make one talent more important than the other. If he earned it and we don't know how he earned it, and all the other evidence around shows that nobody else is really allowed to do this, as far as we're aware of, maybe there is a couple others, but you know, like XQC, then it is just what is going on here? You know, what is going on here? Okay. There are different levels in every career journey, but that does not make one talent more important than the other. If we are not told how we could earn that ability, then that does make one talent more important than the other. Yes? Am I wrong? Like, can somebody prove me wrong? I'm just curious. Now, ultimately, would I multi-stream to Twitch? I don't know. I mean, honestly, I would probably give it a try. I mean, the categories that I stream are very niche, so I could benefit a lot from that. But you know, the thing is the KCIP program and then the contract. But people on contract aren't even allowed to do. I don't know. What is the metric to earn it? Right? Like, how do you earn it? How do you earn it? You earn it by being an experienced creator. You've been around for a very, very long time. You built up a giant audience so big to the point that you can negotiate your contract terms with the platform simply because you're big enough and the platform wants you bad enough. That's the way I understand it. Think he's a crybaby? I'm sure you complain. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you do have the right to negotiate a contract that you're offered, right? Like, you can negotiate, and I'm assuming that's exactly what he did. They got the original contract. He probably brought it up with his lawyers and stuff. They negotiated it, and they came up with this to allow him to be able to do this. And Kick allowed it because Kick really, really wanted NickMerks for whatever reasons they have. These people pay lawyers to work out the best deal for them. I don't understand why it's a problem. Well, it's not that it's like it's not really that it's a problem. It's mainly like the main concern here is people saying that it's, you know, favoritism, special treatment, that they're just better than everybody else. The main difference is that they're on contract, right? They're on contract. They negotiated their contract.
I am so confused.
Yeah, and be able to do this. They just let him because he does stake streams cap. Does NickMerks do stake streams? I don't actually know. I don't know that part of it, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree with this or no? That it's weird that NickMerks is allowed to do it, but nobody else is? Because this is a reference to the KCIP program, right? Kick pays you to stream on the platform, and you're only allowed to live stream to 3 platforms here. But NickMerks is able to stream to Kick and Twitch at the exact same time, and he's on contract getting paid. I think the main thing here is that KCIP can't KCIP can't really negotiate. Like, I could sit here and I could try to negotiate with them and be like, yo, but at the end of the day, I'm not as valued. Okay. I don't have very much value in comparison to somebody like NickMerks. So my argument is just literally invalid. Now, if I was a creator sitting here with 100,000 viewers of a stream, then I would be able to have way more, get a custom contract, whatever, right? But since I'm not, it's just not going to happen. But at the end of the day, this is what it's going to always be. This is what it's going to always be. The people who are more famous than you, more popular than you, will always have better treatment than you. It's just that's what it's going to be. I don't know. How do you prevent that? How do you stop that? You just don't. You just don't. Unfortunately. They just let him because he's a state. I already read that. Yeah, he gambles from time to time, does he? Who knows if he is KCIP though? He could have something else. Well, that's what I mean. He's on contract. There is no way this dude's in the KCIP program. There is no way. No way. NickMerks has got to be on contract, just like XQC. Like, you think they're going to put XQC in the KCIP program? Probably not. Probably not. They're going to put him on a custom contract. For these guys, because again, they're bigger. They are way out of the KCIP league, right? They don't fit in there. That's logical. Yeah. I don't know. That's just I don't know. So I understand where people are coming from, but at the end of the day, it's like, what are you gonna do? What can you do? Nothing. Do you follow the Kickban's Twitter? I don't. I also don't know how they're getting access to that information either. Like, how do they figure out who's banned and who's not? Heel Mike got banned. That was March 24th though. So that's old. How do you There's a Kick Band's Twitter. What is the Kick Band's Twitter? Is it Kick Streamer Bands or what? Because I mean, no, I can't. There's another Kick Band's Twitter. Kick underscore bands. I was gonna say there's another Kick Band's Twitter that's more up to date. So these are only bans during live broadcasts, is what this does. This is only bans during live broadcasts, and I don't know how they're tracking this either. How are they tracking this? I don't know. Ease just hit the channel's API. So what is this? Just like pinging like all the channel's APIs, and then if it just can't access the channel API, then it's banned. They have a list of the main streamers on Kick and some sort of automated program to check if their account responds with a 404 page. Should tell me that they manually added every single person. Like, surely not. Surely there's no way that they added every single person in existence to, yo, can you, hello? Okay, their website is, yeah. We are unable to, they still haven't fixed this. So it's, the website's been down since May 9th. It's been dead. Unlucky. You can't get live streams from API and add them to a database, then ping their channel API. Oh, you can get their live streams from API, add them to a database, then ping their channel API. They probably use StreamCharts API. I don't think StreamCharts API even has that. The world is mine. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Wow, they know who I am. They know who we all are. It's scary. Interesting. Well, anyways, NickMerks thing, I thought that was interesting.